welcome to another exciting edition of Psychic Sundays Live with your hosts, Psychic Sally Diane.
Hi.
Before we get going, hi Dorella, hi Sean G, hi Priestess, Jasmina, Patricia. Dorella, we've decided to go without a moderator at all. Nothing personal or anything like that. By any means, we like you being here, but we just decided to go without a moderator at all. For the time being, at least anyway. Maybe once we get to a point in the chat where you guys are too unruly and we need a moderator. Okay, let's see if my program is working there today. You want to say something while you're,
Well, yes. Hi, everybody. And boy, I have a very busy October. Next Saturday, I'll be in Hamilton, but that's private business, family stuff. And then on the 11th,
I'm not sure why you're shuffling your cards already. That just makes noise while you're trying to talk.
Sorry. On the 11th is the Witches and Wizards Halloween Festival. It starts at 11 a.m. and it goes right through till 6 o'clock. It's going to be the biggest market of the year, right at the Army Navy on Lorne Avenue. Admission is $3, and I will be there giving 15-minute palm readings for $45. Plus that, I will be featuring pendulums and unlockets from Lynn Stevenson. I will have crystal skulls and beaded bracelets from Roro's, and there's also something else about Roro's I'll talk about next. I hope to see all of you there. Again, that's 11 a.m. till 6 p.m. on October 11th at the Army Navy right here in Stratford, Ontario.
That's the Army Navy Air Force Club on Lorne Ave in Stratford, Ontario, if you happen to be coming in from out of town.
Okay, and our first question, we'll get onto that. And our first question comes from, first...
Sean G is looking for guidance for the week
Yes. Okay, so what can the tarot cards tell our friend Sean about the week ahead? Okay, so what's going on the week ahead for Sean? And 1, 2, and 3. Okay, it looks like you start out the week confident, in control. I hope you manage to hold on to that throughout the week. So wherever you're at, like emotionally, mentally, on Monday, keep that pace. Oh, okay. Yeah. Because you are going to need to be at your best, because this week there are going to be issues of evolving your home. And I don't mean like house. I mean like home. The things that happen around you. So you might have a bit of an emergency. Maybe your cat gets sick or something like that. It doesn't feel like anything earth-shattering, but it does feel like it's something that kind of knocks you off your pace. And last but not least, you have the Fool reversed. And the Fool reversed, I actually have that tattooed on my arm, and I'm not kidding. Not reversed, though. I have it right side up, because right side up, he's the ultimate optimist, knowing that there's opportunity around every curve. And the Fool is here to remind you that there is an opportunity around you, but you have got to open up your eyes and look for it. Okay, or you will be the Fool.
All right, our next question is from the High Priestess. I'm being a little insecure. Do I have to worry about my partner ever doing something behind my back? Will I find out if there ever was something?
You're right, you're being insecure. Okay, but I'm going to see what the cards have to say. Maybe they can give you some guidance. Because it makes me wonder, are you a jealous person by nature, or is there something that's kind of triggering that? So let's see. Is our insecure friend, does insecure friend really have anything to worry about? Yeah. Okay, so I can see that he seems to be non-committal. And so it worries you that he doesn't seem to be in the same place in relationship that you are. And that is something to worry about. Yeah. Yeah. I see what. All right. So do you have anything to worry about? Yes. I don't think it's so much him cheating as him not being able to kind of fall in place and fall in pace with your life. You guys are just at such different places in life right now. And it makes him feel stressed and worried and a little bit scared. And there's nothing you can do about that. You're just flat out in different spots in life. And I think that might be something that you just have to deal with. I know it's hurtful, but you've got some pretty good spidey sense of your own. And if something's triggering you, yeah, there's a little something to worry about. But I get it more being he's wanting to back off and doesn't know how to say anything or doesn't know how to have that conversation with you.
Alrighty then. Well, I'm feeling a little silly, so any questions typed in all caps, we'll get this. Will I receive the money owed to me in October?
Okay. Okay, so will Jasmine get the money that's owed to her? Yeah, you've been waiting for that a while. You should have gotten it a month ago. Yeah. Being real slow about paying it. Real slow. But if you get it in October, it's going to be like the last couple days in October. Because whoever owes this to you is going to make you wait as long as you possibly can to let go of this money. So yeah, you're going to have to be a little bit of a test. And yeah, it's going to be hemming and hawing and all that, but you'll get it. Stay on top of them.
Next, we have Patricia is looking for spirit guide messages.
Okay. And what do Patricia's spirit guides have to say to Miss Patricia? I know this is a good week for you to be a little coy and flirtatious. So I think it's relationships coming up. Uh-huh. Okay, so Spirit Guide wants you to know that, I did say that I felt relationship around you, but it's one of these things where I think maybe somebody you're involved in is still married or something like that. Because I see a change being made, but it's not in your life, it's in somebody else's life that makes the relationship work a little bit better. So I'm not sure this is somebody that you're already engaged with in a relationship kind of situation, but you're going to get news about somebody being available and interested in you. Okay.
Next, we have Dorella, who is asking a question for somebody else.
Oh dear.
Is TL's marriage going to be short-lived?
Yikes. Dorella. My goodness.
Somebody having a bad day, Dorella?
It's somebody that doesn't like TL's partner. Okay, so ordinarily I wouldn't answer questions like this, but no more questions about T. Yeah. You know something? He's a real dog. I gotta say that. And I got that feeling when you've been asking. This guy is stringing you right along. And like I said, he's a dog. He's married, and he's making you think that his marriage is on the rocks when it isn't, except for the fact that he's lying to his wife.
Okay. It's been raining all week in Vancouver.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
isn't that good for the dry forests? Okay. Okay, next we got Speak Knowledge.
Speak knowledge.
Yeah, get that off the screen.
Okay.
Can I Speak Knowledge wants a spirit guide reading using the runes.
Okay. Oh, there's Speak Knowledge. Can I get a reading from my spirit guides using the runes? All right, so just in fairness to everybody else, I went from just drawing a handful to drawing two. Whichever two your guides put in my hands, and these are the ones.
It really hasn't shortened the readings for the runes, though.
Well, it really gives me a chance, and gives them a chance to, express themselves. And right now, you've got two very positive messages from your guides. You know, they say that the fall and winter are going to be blessed for you. So things just seem to go your way for a bit, and there is love here. So you do have love coming your way, Spirit. Speak Knowledge. If it's not already around you, so that's pretty good. Two very positive runes, and no slap. And that's sometimes runes can slap, as we've seen. Sometimes runes can be sarcastic. Sometimes runes can be blunt. They do tend to cut to the point. And I will be teaching a class on the runes where you can make your own runes, and they will be similar to mine.
Oh, we don't show and tell. Oh.
Yeah, they will be.
Yes, move them up.
Move them up. They will be made out of this clay. You see how it's got the little speckles on it, and it will be. You will learn how to inscribe your runes for yourself. It's a 4-week course. At the end of the course, you do have your own set of runes. They are charged with kyanite. And the good thing about this class, which takes place at Roro Shop in St. Mary's, by the way, it is during the day on Saturday. So a lot of you that haven't been able to attend some of my classes, because my classes tend to take place during the week, this is on Saturday during the day. It starts October 18th. On October 27th, we will be making our runes. And then on November 1st and November 8th, we'll be playing with them a bit. Your class includes a book on the runes, and also I'll be making you a bag for the runes. And he's making the cookie cutters for the runes just to make cutting out the clay forms really easy. It's we've made it as easy as possible to make really good charged runes of your own. And in case you don't know, having your own runes, your own charged runes, that's the best. Handmade runes are the best. If you want to know more about this class, visit Roro's. That's RORO.
See, once again, you could have used graphics. Where's that business card I asked for last week?
Oh, I'm going to see her next week. Sorry, guys. It's roros.shop. And that's her website.
Just to clarify, it's a 4-week course that's spread out over 4 weeks. It's not like 7 days a week or anything like that. No. 4 days, right?
4 days, 4 classes.
Days spread out over 4 weeks.
Yes. Okay. So you have time for everything to kind of cook, right?
Yeah.
It's a fun class. I've held this class quite a few times. It's this is one of my favorite classes to teach. So I hope if you're interested, again, visit roros.shop, or you can send me an email, info@sallydiane.com, and I will send you all the information about the class. Okay.
Looks like I gotta change the batteries in that candle behind you. Brother Chris is next.
Hi.
I've been having some strange dreams for some time, and some of them are scary, and I need to know if it's with my past life or is this my spirit guides.
Okay, so oh boy, the first thing that I got, and it was almost yelled at me, is stress. So I wonder if you are going to sleep stressed out, and maybe you should take, have a cup of chamomile tea or something a little calming or soothing, and do something to soothe yourself. When you go to sleep, because you're certainly getting messages in your sleep, but it's your stress that's making the dreams take that edge to it. Okay, and I'm going to see what cards have to say as well, of course. And 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, you see, you've had to deal with death over the past couple of years, and it's kind of really still working, and you're still working on it. So there's something you haven't let go of there. Yeah, because this card is saying you're just not moving forward emotionally enough. So you got to let go of some of whatever it is that you're hanging on to. I don't know why we hang on to sorrow and grief and give away happiness. But, human beings. Oh, there we go. Yeah. You haven't quite started the new chapter of your life, and that's probably why you're remembering your dreams. It might be a good idea for, instead of when you wake up, keep your eyes closed if you can remember, and just run the dream through your mind, just so you remember more details out of your dreams, so maybe you can start to make sense of them. Okay,
moving on to Brahman.
hey Brahman.
Is OB a love interest or just a friend?
Yes.
So we don't need the cards for this. OB is not a love interest, and nobody wants to be just a friend. They're either a friend or they're not. Just a friend, those 3 words together, diminishes friend, the status of being a friend, right? People that have lots of friends can go, oh yeah, he's just a friend. Yeah, because you've got a ton of them. But for most people, they don't want to be just a friend. Nobody wants to be just a friend.
Yeah.
Rosie's Fairies is next.
And keep remembering to put a question mark at the end of your request. As I see that Mariana.
Yeah, it's okay. She come back with it.
Yeah, okay.
We'll get to it. All right. Divine Oracle Podcast.
Oh, we were at Rosie's Fairies.
Oh, did we do that one yet? Oh, all right. Back to Rosie's Fairies. Sorry, Rosie. Will my shop? How will my shop be at the Louisiana Renaissance? Oh boy, you can tell I've been working all weekend.
The Renaissance Fair. Oh, that sounds like so much fun, Rosie.
November. Okay, how will the shop do at the fair in November?
I really feel like it's a place where you need to be animated,
That's not an issue for Rosie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't go drinking away to profit.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're definitely got to fit in with this group. Oh really? So you got the Tower reversed, and that's like a narrowly missed disaster. So it makes me feel like you might have bad weather or something, but there's like this narrow miss. So it's not bad. It's really not bad, but I think that you should be prepared for rain. And so it might be a good idea for you to bring some plastic or something to put over your wares when it starts raining. And it does feel like you have some good weather, but it also feels like you're going to have some rain. So
Oh, well.
Forewarned is forearmed.
I go with that forewarned crap again.
Oh yeah, well, it's better than it rains and you go like that. Oops, there. The F-bomb.
Well,
Thank you to my niece for that.
All right.
I love my F-bomb.
Getting back to Divine Oracle podcast. For the month of October, will we have overlap shows or stay with one show every week? I want more, but my co-host wants more. What?
Okay, wait. So you want to know?
I'm just seeing if there's a.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what he's. Oh, yeah. So he wants to know.
Oh, sorry. There's a. Let's see if I can got that somewhere. All right. There's a clarified question of he just they rewrote the question of. For the month of October, we'll be only doing one show a week for Divine, or will we have 2 shows a week for Divine?
Okay, so
All right. So Divine Oracle Podcast wants to know if in October they're going to have 1 show a week on their podcast or 2 shows a week in their podcast. And isn't that your choice? Those cards are not even anywhere on screen.
Oh, sorry. Okay, there you go. There we are. Perfect. All right. So first off, it shows you're kind of one or the other of you is kind of off balance. Like 1 isn't enough and 2's too much. Okay, so there's also the idea that I don't know what the financials is there. I just don't understand that. Oh, okay. So for the month of October, I know you'd like to do 2 because you think that would be worthwhile. That's it looks like it's going to be 1. Just like 2 is too many. So I think you might have other things happening, which the Queen of Pentacles tells me too, is that there's other practical issues that you need to look at. So 2 is more than you can handle. So I'm sorry, it's going to be 1.
Then again, it's your choice.
Yeah, but it's not something he does alone.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
All right, Braveheart is next. Hi, Braveheart. Welcome back. Will I do well with real estate or business classes at school?
Let's see if the Queen of Hearts or the Queen of Pentacles shows up. Oof. That one wanted to.
That one's off screen.
Oh. Yeah, put it up a little bit. All right. So, business or real estate? You are thinking you're trying to figure out whether it's going to be good or bad. When you're talking about real estate. So it's really hard right now to look ahead to what the conditions are going to be when you graduate, and you're trying to figure that out. And I think that's not the point. Yeah, it's not the point. Choose what makes you happy. I really think that's real estate over business, just because there's a little bit of pizzazz to real estate. I don't know how to put it other than that. And it just looks like you need to be somewhere where you're showing your joy. Yeah. Yeah, and it feels like right now you're saying, well, I think I'm going to go business, but maybe the real estate will work. And yeah, I see that's something that's going to come up. So I really think that's real estate. But I really think that's something that you're going to come up with too. And I just looked at that to see what it was, and it does seem like the Four of Wands is about community and stuff like that, and being out and about, and that works better for you than to be stuck in an office or behind in a cubicle. So, yeah, I think you're going to choose real estate.
You like those one-on-one interactions with people, and going into business route does not guarantee that. At least initially. With the real estate, you can get paid decently fairly quickly
Yeah.
instead of having to be an intern for a while. Cara Jane wants to know, when will I be in a financial position to buy a vehicle?
Okay.
I really gotta start drinking more. Maybe that'll improve the speech.
And there's an interesting there's an interesting symbology between these two, because I'm seeing the tree of life and the tree of knowledge, right? But you also have the pillars of wisdom here. So there's that idea of dualism of of what you can afford and what you like. And that seems to be the argument you're having with yourself. Because it's not a matter of whether you can afford a vehicle, it's that, can I afford a vehicle that I'm going to like? And the cards kind of say, yeah, we know we know you'd really like a Lexus, but you're on a Honda budget. So yes, you'll find a car, but it's not going to be as fancy as you want.
I wish I could afford Hondas.
Nothing wrong with General Motors.
Oh, no, that's nothing wrong with GM whatsoever. I'm just happy I'm not stuck with Bundy's Dodge. Nancy Ray would like a reading for October. Let's see what Nancy needs to know.
What does Nancy need to know in October? Wow, that's nice to see. October is really the month for you to be social. You've got major arcana cards, 3 major arcana cards. And that middle one is excuse me, is turned upside down. That's the Hermit. Right side up, the Hermit talks about a period of introspection. And when he's turned over like that, sorry there. When he's turned over like that, it indicates that you're not going to be alone, that you need to reach out and you need to interact with people. But October, you're strong. It says, walk 6 feet tall. Confidence works for you, and plus that love works for you in October. So.
All right. A lovely October for Nancy.
Sorry, folks.
All right, Danny, you might be good so you can keep coughing.
What?
Never mind. Emerald is next. Will my son sleep much better once he sticks to a consistent sleep time?
Should.
Yeah, theoretically.
Theoretically, but we never know what.
So,
some people have weird circadian rhythms.
Your son is having trouble falling asleep because he can't stop creating.
Yeah, he's definitely not very grounded. Yeah, he's really not very grounded, and he carries a lot. I think that he may be dealing with bullies or some sort of tension at school, which sometimes kids won't talk about. Somebody picks on you and for some reason you carry around like it's your fault. Yeah. Okay. So a regular sleep time is a start, but it's not everything. Um, I keep getting drawn to her blindfold, and it makes me wonder if maybe he needs to if he's super sensitive to light, because I feel like maybe he also needs to have his eyes covered, sleep mask or something. Okay.
What I'm getting about your son Emerald is that he is an extremely creative person, and that part he's having a hard time shutting that off at night. But at the same time, during the day, that part of him isn't stimulated enough. So, whichever way he's creative, support the hell out of it. And if there's something that he might do better with a mentor, that's as far if it's something that's physically creative for making machinery or anything like that, or 3D printing or any of that kind of stuff, where you might not have the knowledge to further your son's interest in knowledge, that's when you need to match your son up with somebody who can do that for him. Somebody who can keep him on track. Because I get the feeling if you give your son a mission, a project, you won't see him until that project is done. Moving on to magic dust. Okay.
Is tuberculosis a person that can be a possible of reading? Sorry, I was there. And bad taste. Okay, but could TB be a possible love relationship? Come on, don't tell me that some of you out there didn't go there too. Okay.
Not everybody knows that TB is short for tuberculosis.
Well. Ooh. Well, I worry that TB hasn't stopped his last relationship yet. So it feels like he's still dealing with some poor decisions that he made in the past. And so he has to resolve those. But you'll kind of know when he does, because he'll brighten right up. Because right now he drags it around in a way that you can see that he's dragging something around. Yeah, well, I have to give him time. Depends on whether you're willing to wait another month or two.
Wendy Macero, I don't know why you're not seeing the questions, but they are all coming through on my end. Okay. Ooh, look at the time. Look at the time.
Oh, Emerald's 34, not in school. And so nobody doesn't tell you what he's being picked on. He's still being picked on. Even in a work situation, you got your bullies. Biff is everywhere. Okay, look what time it is. Let's get going.
Okay, all right. Hang on a second. Let me clear my head. Welcome back, folks. It's time for another edition of Pick a Card, this time for the week starting September 29th.
Okay, and this week does show the start of October, so happy October to everybody. And you know the drill. You pick 1, 2, or 3. Which card is yours this week? Tarot card number 1, tarot card number 2, or tarot card number 3? Did you pick tarot card number 1? Well, if you did, this looks like a this looks like a week where it feels like I feel like somebody around you falls off their wallet. So this is a week when overdue rewards come your way. This is a week where this is also a week where you shouldn't share your secrets with anybody, because everybody's got a big mouth this week. So anything you tell one person will get all over the place. So your own personal secrets keep to yourself, but no money wise. Yeah, it's kind of like that little raise or whatever. It does feel like money and resource wise, it's going to be a pretty good week for you. Did you pick card number 2? Well, if you pick card number 2, then your tarot card for the week is a 2 of Swords. My goodness, we've seen a lot of that this week. But the 2 of Swords, it's reminding you that you're not safe shutting yourself off from people. This woman in this picture of the 2 of Swords is not safe. It's a card of choosing to separate oneself. But if you look at her, you can also see that she's not, she could very easily just tumble backwards. There's nothing to protect her. She feels safe, but she isn't. And so this is a week for you to reach out and get help. Don't face problems by yourself. And don't keep people at arm's length. This is not a week to be distancing, and it is what you're going to feel like doing this week. Okay. Did you pick tarot card number 3? Well, if you pick tarot card number 3, then your card is a 9 of Swords. And the 9 of Swords, you can tell, it's a card of stress. But the thing of it is it's the stress we feel for other people. This is just going to be a week where you're just going to be basically easily stressed. You're going to be worried about everybody else. So this is a good week for you to kind of do something to calm yourself before you go to bed. Have a cup of chamomile tea. And that's the second time this week I've recommended chamomile tea. But, whatever it takes to just relax a little bit and chill out before you go to sleep. And try and cut down the stress, because there's no reason for it. Okay, so thank you for tuning in. Welcome October, and we'll see you next week for another episode of Pick a Card. I'm going to change to different
The cards aren't being friendly?
Yeah, they're just being bitches.
Oh, no. Do we need to put them in the ice box?
Yeah. I'm just kidding.
There's
folks.
room. You took all the ice.
No, I didn't. I did not. I filled all the trays.
You know how long those big cubes take to freeze.
Well, we got plenty of small ones.
Nancy Bennett, welcome. I had a job interview on September 18th. Why have I not heard back yet?
It's funny because I just feel like, yes, you had a job interview, but I'm wondering if maybe you're in a place that's run kind of like a mom or pop place, just because I see a tension between a man and a woman here. So they're still kind of debating who they want to give the job to, is what I'm trying to tell you. So
You haven't made up your mind?
Nope.
Well, you're still in the running.
You're still in the running.
Yep. Hold tight. Okay, who is next? Charger Fan 870. Thanks for answering my question from last week, there, Charger fan. Charger fan's looking for a spirit message.
Oh, about whether it's a team or whatever. Well, the Chargers.
Yeah. Just, which Charger is he a fan of?
Okay. So what does Spirit want to tell the Charger fan? Maybe Charger fan is like the Chargers that we see on State Boys. Oh, I love that. Okay, Charger fan. Spirit is saying, well, Spirit is saying that you're not watching your money closely enough. And so this is a time for you to take charge. So whether this is at home or at work, wherever you kind of yielded control of the money, this is a time for you to step up and take control of the money. So I think there might be a money leak somewhere around you.
Go Chiefs. Are they still called the Chiefs in KC?
I don't know.
Nobody's gotten their panties into a bunch on that one yet? Over the last couple of days, I watched the Devil's Reject trilogy with the client that I have.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he loved them. And every time I see that trilogy, I find it funnier and funnier.
That's the Devil's what?
Devil Reject trilogy. It starts with the House of a Thousand Corpses.
Oh,
Then
okay.
it's Devil's Rejects, and then it's Three from Hell. It's Rob Zombie films.
Yeah, I
And
think I've watched the Devil's Reject.
Yeah, it's extremely brutal, extremely gory, and
Rob Zombie movie.
and
What do you
so much
expect?
fun.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Didn't he do Shaun of the Dead?
No,
Oh,
that's a British film.
I know. Okay, so
Melons Maloney wants
Hi.
wants to know, is it electric or gas rental this week for a vehicle?
for a vehicle. Okay, so let's see what kind of a vehicle they assign you this week. I do get a feeling like with the electric vehicles that they may tell you where to get a map to find out where the charging stations are for it. So we might be looking electrical. Yeah. I wonder if this is a for an insurance claim or something, because it's kind of like up whether you get it for a two or a three. I don't know whether it's 2 days or 2 weeks, but it's like between a 2 and a 3. Yeah, I really feel like this is going to be an electric vehicle, just because I'm getting the quiet. They're very quiet. Yeah. So yeah, there you go. It's an electric vehicle.
Okay, next we have In the Garden Tarot. Welcome back.
In the garden, I checked your YouTube channel out. In the Garden is a fellow YouTuber, and we are discussing doing a collaboration, which would be very interesting for those of you who wants the, two of your favorite YouTubers at once.
All right, In the Garden wants to know that they should leave the country.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. In the Garden Tarot. So leaves the country.
Maybe.
Maybe. Wow. The first thing I get is just the rules are changing, and there seems to be a lot of unreasonableness coming down the pipeline. Yeah, yeah. I can see you're worried about where you're at, that's for sure. And
Wow, all three upside down. Oh
all three
man.
upside down. I is it in the garden? Are you in the U.S.? Because it just feels like
Most other people aren't asking that question.
I know it's just like even though you don't have the support of friends and family, and so that's why you're kind of keeping it close to your chest. It also feels like maybe it's because of whatever, it just is starting to feel uncomfortable, too uncomfortable, too authoritarian. So leave the country. Yeah, that might be a good idea. And that's just because, you know, if you're not comfortable where you're at, you're not going to be productive and you're not going to do your best.
It ain't any cheaper to live in Canada, I can tell you that though. Yeah, but there's always Mexico.
Okay.
Moving on to Cool Libra.
Yeah.
Spirit guide messages using the rooms.
Yes.
Welcome back, Cool Libra.
Uh-huh. And Patricia says she had a cute professor this term. Were you wearing a short skirt and sitting in the front seat, Patricia? Okay. So, Cool Libra. Cool Libra's looking for a spirit message using the rooms. And I hope to see some of you guys out there, those of you that are in the Huron-Perth area in Southwest Ontario, to come to my runes class and make your own set of runes. Okay, the runes you have Ken and you have Ice. So that's Kenaz and Isa. And what I feel is that the runes are saying that this winter, family and friend, you're going to see a lot of family and friends, and that's where your focus should be. And that ice also feels, it always feels a little grim, right? I really feel like one of the messages that the runes are getting across is that this winter you should make a point of seeing all the family, especially the old folks that might not have so much time left on earth. Okay.
Moving on to Olivier.
Olivier.
Will I be out this year from the legal matter and receive my money this year?
Oh.
Ooh, I only got 3 months left there, Olivier.
Mm.
All right. Well, let's see what the cards say.
I just want to give him one more shake. So I need to do this. Okay. I love these cards. They're just so flexible. They're so old. Okay, so Olivier says, will I be out this year from the legal matter?
That's something you don't often hear, old and flexible in the same sentence.
Yes, but when you're talking about tarot decks, oh yeah. They start to get really good after about a decade or so. All right, so there's the legal matter right there. It pulls out the swords right away. So it does feel like, it does feel like it's been a little bit of a fight. There's definitely a back and forth. And, one thing I get feeling for is that this shouldn't have come down to this. This should not have come down to a legal matter. Yeah. Yeah, it hasn't been easy. I can see that. The Ace of Swords is turned upside down. But the funny thing with this particular Ace of Swords is when it's upside down, that Lady Liberty right there is right side up. And so, it still gives this idea of attainment. So I think that you're set to win, but it's just been a difficult battle and probably not even worth it. Yeah, you said this month. Yeah, before from legal matter and receive your money this year. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Yeah, it's gonna be a good Christmas.
Next, we have Slowed Easy. Is GL a love interest or just a friend? Oh, here we go with the just a friend again. Come on, Slowed Easy. Anyhow, GL is a love interest. So how about you elevate them from just a friend to, hey, buddy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we
so-
don't even need the cards on that. Yeah, GL is definitely a love interest, all right? Go get her.
yes.
Macho Mandy Savage. I love that one. What do they need to know right now?
Okay. Where are we?
Macho Mandy Savage.
I don't even see. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's way too far down. Okay, so can I have a message? Yeah, let's see what you need to. Let's see what Macho Andy needs to know. The cards are telling me. Okay, so one thing the cards are telling you is that it seems like you've gone through a healing period. So maybe you're getting out of a bad relationship or something because there is somebody else around you, and the cards are telling you that this is a time for you to act confident, even if you're not confident. Act confident. Okay.
All right. That was quick.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, 2. Oh, this is one we don't need the cards for. Did J.A. talk to his spirit guides or did he make it up? I told him about me contacting my guides last week, so the next week he said the same thing. Was he lying because he's always trying to one-up me? Blah, blah. J.A. did not talk to his spirit guides. He has no idea how to do so. And just to remember, folks, these readings are for entertainment purposes only. We are not a doctor, a psychiatrist, or a lawyer. And J.A. has something wrong with him. Yeah. You've seen him silently talk to himself. And you know he's doing that when he goes through all sorts of facial expressions that just don't make any sense because he's being quiet. Yeah. Those inner discussions he has with himself aren't always nice. Yeah. I would definitely keep J.A. at arm's length.
Yeah.
If possible. Because he does need help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
It's
there's that oozing toxicity.
And it comes across so strong and so blatantly to us here. Even Sally's picked up on that. I realize that, but it's like he lies about a lot of stuff that he's done and people he's met and conversations he's had and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. He has a real difficulty telling reality from his own fantasies. Virgo Star is next. That was heavy. Virgo Star just wants a message from their guide, so that's light.
Okay, so I really feel like you I mean you got Virgo right in your name, so I know that Virgos like to be just on point. And I really feel like you've kind of let disorganization kind of overtake you, and I do appreciate that, but that's what spirit guides are telling you. It's the same thing as they tell me. Okay, but let's see what else they have to tell you. And I got that from the cards kind of going all over the place. Coins reversed. Two of Swords. Two of Swords. Doesn't matter which tarot deck, it just wants to keep showing up. All right, Tarot Star. It does say that you've got somebody around you who may be having trouble keeping up with you as far as lifetime success in that. Because it really feels like some, for lack of a better way to put it, I really feel like somebody around you is really butthurt because you're succeeding and they aren't. And that gets a little hard because it's always somebody that's close to you, right? And this feels like almost somebody that might be even a romantic relationship. But that Fool reverse is saying, whatever opportunities life hands you, you got to take them. You don't got to, but you should take up on the opportunities that life hands you, even if you know somebody's going to be hurt, even if you know somebody's ego is going to get out of control. That's not your problem. And I don't turn down opportunities just to save somebody's feelings.
Okay, that was for Virgo Star. Next we got Leo Moon.
My goodness.
Okay. How will my job respond when they find out this is my last week? I'm going to another job. You haven't told them yet? No, I don't. At this point, don't you just want to see what happens if you don't tell them at all?
Call in dead.
Well, you've already got another job, so you don't need them for references.
Yeah. They're going to give you a hard time with the final paycheck.
Oh, crap.
Yeah. And it's just kind of like a little bit of pettiness, a little bit of jealousy. You must have really gotten a better job or gotten a job with a much better company. Because there's this kind of feeling like you're letting go of some shackles as you go. Been there, done that.
Well, if they're going to respond negatively and hold your money back, then you might as well not tell them at all.
Yeah.
Let them figure it out the hard way.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Send them a letter via courier on the next shift.
Yeah. So you go to the country western station and dedicate, take this job and shove it. Okay, so.
Did we do the cards on that yet? Yeah, we did.
Yes.
Okay, moving on to Christina. What do my spirit guides want me to know for October? Well, let's find out.
That's interesting. And they are all reversed. But I get this feeling like they're reversed because there's kind of a release in October. You may have, you may be getting payment that's been a little bit slow because it feels like there's a situation that you haven't been satisfied with before that you're going to find satisfaction. But then it comes to that whole money issue. And I really feel like somebody's been a bit restrictive with you about money. And that's going to let go in October. So, yeah, money flow is good.
Next, we have Mariana. What awaits me in October?
Please.
Tiny chocolate bars.
Yes.
That if you're lucky, have chocolate in them.
Gee.
I feel so bad for all the people that bought Girl Guide cookies this year and this week, I should say, last couple of weeks. We had a couple of Girl Guides trying to hawk their wares. So the Girl Guides used to sell chocolate mint cookies, but this year they're chocolatey mint cookies. So there isn't enough chocolate in them, if any, to actually call them chocolate.
Yeah. But how many of you raid your kids' trick-or-treat bags and will own up to it?
Yeah, but if I want chocolate, like, I'll just go and get chocolate.
Yeah, this is
You
true.
know, and right now, a 100-gram bar of Flint chocolate is like $8. Well, at that price, I can just go to the chocolatier and support a local family. We have an amazing chocolatier downtown. It's
Oh
just,
yeah, chocolate
yeah,
bars.
we're like
Yum.
500 meters away from us, and right across the street from the liquor store. So
Everybody, yeah, one or the other.
really, you gonna make me choose between chocolate and booze? You're mean.
I know. Okay,
So
so
let's see what awaits Mariana in October.
okay. Okay, so
Lynn
opportunity.
Hiriana, you don't need to write in all caps.
Please don't. Oh, really? Okay, so it starts out with the Fool in a good place here because he's right side up. So that does tell me that you are going to find opportunity in October, and it does feel like there are some obstacles to overcome, but that's true of anything. Because I just feel like Spirit's saying, even though there might be obstacles and even though you might have to ask twice or whatever, overcome whatever obstacles are there. And know that as you get toward the end of October, your interest kind of changes from opportunity to love. And travel in October it's well aspected. For planning travel in October to go in November.
All right. Wendy Masera wants to know, will E marry Sarah? Well, you have to tune in next week.
No, it sounds like got that soap opera feeling
Oh
too.
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Next
as
week
the
on
stomach churns.
next week on The Bachelor.
Okay, so
90 Day Fiance, here I come.
does anybody else out there like candy corn? I love candy corn, and everybody runs it down. Okay, so what we are looking for is, will E marry Sarah? And the answer to that is yes. Yes, he will. I hope that's a good thing.
Yeah, well, if it isn't.
It looks like E's had his problems. And Sarah's got the patience of Job. Okay.
Yeah, Slow Deezy GL is a love interest. We already mentioned that. Kelsey Wells. Are there people who find me attractive?
Oh, honey.
I don't think we need to answer that.
No, and it kills.
Well, the obvious answer is, of course, there's people that are gonna find you attractive.
Yeah, it just.
But your insecurity is a turnoff.
Yeah, and and you, the thing of it is that you are attractive, and I don't know who's told you otherwise or made you feel otherwise, but they're the ones that are full of shit.
It was the evil stepmom. And stepsisters.
Yes.
You want to do a reading on this? Or?
I don't have to. My heart goes out
All
to you,
right,
but
yeah.
yes, there are people that find you attractive.
All right. Jessica's horny and wants love in October.
You asked.
Get your slutty cat costumes ready.
Oh, dear. I got a cape for my sister Anita that when I wear it, because I don't have the world's best posture, I'm a senior. But when I put it on, it's like I look like the evil stepmother, the evil queen, when she's in her the crone with the apple.
Yeah, okay. I thought you were going with it,
No.
cousin it.
Oh my God. My brothers and sisters, especially my sisters, used to do that. They'd comb all my hair forward. Sometimes put glasses on me because I almost always had long hair. So yeah.
Anyhow, on with Jessica's reading. We're going really off track here.
Sorry, Jessica. Now I've already shuffled the cards and cut them up for you. A little bit of a. I'm worried about the lack of balance there, because one thing in the area of love is I think that sometimes you're your own worst enemy there, and I just want to know why you're putting out this "stay away from me" vibe when all you need to do is dress, like you said, dress a little slutty, and no, don't wear a cat costume, or anything with a V down to your navel, but do wear do a little bit. Maybe show a little more cleavage, put on a little lipstick, a little rouge. Just, there really isn't anything for you to do. It's there. All you have to do is go in, be your sparkling self, and show confidence.
Woo-hoo.
Well, the last one, oh, yeah, there's a little warning there. Yeah.
Which is?
Oh, it's against getting pregnant. It's totally in your control. But all you have to do is act a little bit confident, and you will definitely get love. You don't realize when guys are attracted to you, because all you have to do is just put out a little bit of "I'm interested," and you got them right there.
All right, Evie Knievel.
Yes.
Can I ask if you can guide me through a time of feeling lost and isolated?
Oh my goodness.
Well, sure, we can try to do that. So let's start with the isolated part. If you feel isolated, go out in public. Even something simple as just going to the library, being around other people. Go to the library, pick up a magazine, pick up a book, sit down there and read it, or pretend to read it and just listen to what's going on around you. You're not going to feel as isolated when you're amongst other people. Okay. And as far as the feeling lost part goes, you know what to do to get out of that, but you seem to be afraid to do it.
Another thing that can help, and I don't know where you live, but most towns have some place, that does meditation. Whether it's yoga or meditation, it feels like if you could just get that breakthrough, you would do better as well.
Yeah, but your feeling lost is grounded in fear.
Yeah, because they're probably going to get that, feeling out of control. And I think that she may have come from a background that's maybe overly strict or judgmental, because it feels like she's overly harsh on herself. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's the cards do recognize that it's hard to get out there when you're feeling out of control of your life, and it's hard to reach out to other people when you feel like you're half a person. I really see that, and you don't think you have the emotional strength. So that door to the outside just gets taller and harder all across the ways. The most positive thing you can do is embrace whatever change life is inflicting upon you. You know how they say when life hands you lemons, make lemonade. This is a good time for you to, kind of embrace that. But I really, really, really get this feeling of being in a group meditative or some sort of a spiritual group. So that's what I get. I'm just so sorry you're going through this, because I know it's difficult, and one of those things they say time heals all wounds, and I think that in this certain place, yeah, because you have a loss that going around you that a lot of people can't really relate to, so that makes you feel alone.
You're welcome, Mandy, Macho Mandy Savage. Thanks for coming back. Benafsha wants to know, how's F feeling about me and our connection?
Got to put that out there. Okay.
You're weird.
Thank you.
All right, Benafsha.
Okay.
How's that feeling about me? He's interested but cautious because he doesn't want to offend you.
Yeah. He is royally afraid of rejection. But how he feels about you, yeah. He has, I don't know whether you know this or not, but he has, kind of made half-hearted attempts. He may know your Facebook page or something along those lines, because I just feel like, he hasn't really. It's just like he doesn't have the courage. He tries to build up the courage and then he chickens out. So, yeah, it's time for you to just be a little bit more open with them. The one thing that the one phrase that I got was, it's time for you to tell him that he likes you.
Double A. Looking for a general reading for the rest of the year. Well, those are easy to get, Double A. You send Sally an email at info@sallydiane.com and she'll gladly give you a general reading. Hi. Hi.
Hi. Whoa.
Okay. Oh, we already did that one. Forever is next. How does tomorrow look like for me?
Tomorrow.
Well, according to my clock, less than 2 hours away.
How will tomorrow go?
All right. Forever. Tomorrow.
Wow. Oh, there it is.
You're a little sluggish to get up, but they'll change by mid-morning because you meet somebody that you haven't seen in a while. Like, not really meet, but like run into them kind of thing. Watch what you eat for lunch. It's going to affect the rest of your day. Some's pissing you off about 3 o'clock. But at 4 o'clock, you're like, why did I get so pissed off at that nothingness?
The whole nothing burger thing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can see like tomorrow. It's just one of those days where you're strangely productive, but you don't really want to be there.
Okay, Rebecca Gomez. What do my spirit guides have for me for October? Ooh.
Okay, wait.
There we go.
Okay, spirit guides for October. Whoops. Okay, so I think the spirit guides are losing it there. Okay, so
The spirit guides are losing?
losing it. Totally different concept there. Okay, so October. Okay, so. All right, Rebecca, you've got one thing you're going to have to deal with a frenemy. And if somebody's lied to you in the past, if somebody's misled you in the past, if somebody's claimed credit for your work in the past, whatever deceptive, underhanded thing this friend not friend usually does. She's going to do it again. You know she's going to do it again. Don't act surprised. I like that. I really like that. Things seem to go well around home. You've got the Ten of Cups, which is like the best card. So this is a good time for you to focus on your home, your future, the things that you want that make you happy. And it also looks like sometime in October, you've got an opportunity coming that you should grasp. And it's an opportunity that involves training or schooling or something along those lines. Okay. That's what I get for you.
Okay, we got 5 more and then I'm done. I worked 5 shifts in 4 days, so I'm wore out. Sushama, good morning. I want to know about my husband's feelings about me. Please guide me how I can make better relationship with him. Well, let's see what the cards have to say, Sushama. Sorry, Chrislyn, the list is all full for tonight. We're about to wrap it up. Come back next week, though. We're here every Sunday at 9.
Okay, so Sushama, talking about your husband, he's going through some sort of midlife crisis. He feels like he's not where he wanted to be financially. He doesn't feel like he's moving ahead. He doesn't feel like he has the opportunities. And it really has nothing to do with you. It has to do with him. But one thing I pick up is that he kind of needs understanding, and I'm not sure what that means. But you're his wife, and there's certain things that he doesn't think anybody else understands that you can let him know that you understand. You know, be a friend to him. Yeah, he's just feeling he's feeling like an underachiever, and he really isn't.
No, Chrislyn, I see your question just fine. You added question marks to it. We're just running out of time. It's we usually stop at 10 o'clock. It's already a quarter after. We are here every Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and we've been here every Sunday without fail for over 5 years. Mackenzie night. What's in store for me the rest of the year? Well, Mackenzie, it looks like you're ready to pay for general reading, and you can get one of those by contacting Sally at info@sallydiane.com. Leet, how will my first week as a Lyft driver go? Oh, well, congratulations for choosing to go ahead with that. I know last week you asked if you would enjoy it. So your first week as a Lyft driver.
Okay.
Oh, you got that honeymoon thing going on, eh?
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. It looks like you've already gotten some tips on how to improve yourself, how to improve your income as a Lyft driver. Uh, yeah. There seems to be more security and more obligation there, so they're more regimented, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Yeah, there is more writing than you like, but it's other than that, you're going to love it. You're going to be happy you took the opportunity, and there's just this idea that you can, kind of maybe call your own hours, call your own shots, decide when you're going to work, or something along those lines, because there's a bit more independence with this job than you usually get. But yeah, you'll like it. And you'll get used to the reports. You'll get used to writing everything down. You'll get good at it.
Perfect. Next we got Patty. Different Patty. What's coming up for me this week? Let's find out.
Okay. This week for Patty. Okay, what do the cards have to say this week for Patty? Okay, so it does feel like you're going to be kind of rushed this week, um, which is something that you don't necessarily like. But you're also going to have, when I see the sun here, I really feel like that's the friends around you. So your friends are going to be a bit of a happy distraction, fun distraction. Yeah. Okay. And this is also a week to kind of see what other opportunities are there, because you've got the Ace of Wands burning around you. So yeah.
All right, and Patty, lastly, take care of your stomach this week and your guts and your bowels. Be careful what you eat. Double A. Can I get a spirit message for October? There you go.
Okay. And double A for October. Okay, so it feels like this October, you might not achieve everything you want to achieve, because it looks like you've wanted to make a move, and that's not well aspected in October, so something might ground you a little bit more to where you're at in October. It also feels, when I see this Queen of Coins, and you see how she's holding up the cup, the coin, it does feel like there might be an opportunity to take on another responsibility at work, or get a different position, because it feels like there's a way for you to grab more cash right where you're at. Okay.
That was it. That's the last one.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Mark October the 11th on your calendar, those of you in the Stratford area, because that's when I'll be at the market giving 15-minute palm readings for only $45. I'll also be selling crystals for $10. Crystals, crystal skulls, bracelets, pendulums, all kinds of good stuff.
Yep. Those markets are always a lot of fun.
Yep.
For everybody except me.
Yes, and
But that's just because I went to my first psychic fair. We call them markets now because there's a lot more vendors to sell. When I was 15, that's 40 years ago. Holy fuck! Put that up on there. No, you gotta hold it up now.
oh,
40 years. Holy shit! Wow. No wonder
okay.
I find all of this blasé. Are you done?
Yes, I'm
Good
done.
night. Good night.
Good night.